In this video, you will learn the basic features of the web builder and how to publish your website in just a few minutes. First, open the web builder app and click Start from Template. Select the template you like the most. Then choose a color theme, a font style, and the default appearance theme, light, dark, or the user's browser theme. You can change all of these settings later whenever you want. Next, select the languages you want to use on your website, so your site will be available in multiple languages. You can also add or remove languages later. Now the template is loaded with all the custom settings you selected.
Now we can start editing the content. As an example, we'll change the text in the Hero section of the homepage. You can edit text directly on the page. Since in our case this is a multilingual website, we also need to edit the text for the other languages. Now you can switch languages to see how the website looks in each language. You can also do this using the language menu on the website when preview mode is enabled. You can preview your website in desktop mode, tablet mode, mobile mode. You can also right-click the tablet view or mobile view button to select a different device screen size. Additionally, you can drag the edge of the page to manually resize the viewport and check that your website is responsive on all screen sizes. As mentioned earlier, you can customize the website theme by editing the theme.css style sheet. You can either adjust each color variable individually or use a predefined color style sheet and overwrite the current one. The same applies to fonts. By editing the fonts.css style sheet, you can import new Google fonts and assign different fonts to headings, buttons, and other elements. You can also use a predefined font style sheet and replace the existing one easily. You can upload new images by clicking the plus button in the Assets section. Select all the images you want to upload, then click Optimized Only. Wait for the optimization process to complete, and you will then find all optimized images in the Assets section. Now you can simply drag and drop any image onto an existing image inside the page. After dropping the image, a pop-up window will appear, where you can choose the image size to use. For smaller images, choose versions ending with _small or _medium. For larger images, choose _large or original. This improves page loading speed and SEO performance. For SEO optimization, you can also edit the image ALT text for every language by selecting the image and editing the ALT field in the Element Properties panel on the right sidebar. Now let's add a new predefined block. In the Blocks section, select a category, then drag and drop the block into the page wherever you want. You can later change its position using the Move Up and Move Down buttons in the block's floating toolbar. Sometimes it can be useful to temporarily hide the floating toolbar while editing content. You can do this by clicking the X button on the toolbar. To show all toolbars again, click the Hide Show Toolbar button in the top right bar. Now we'll change some content inside the block we just added. After editing the text, we can use AI to automatically translate the content into all languages. To use the AI features, you'll need to create and add an OpenRouter API key. Suppose we now want to duplicate an element and edit it. To do this, simply right-click the element and choose either Clone Before or Clone After, depending on where you want the duplicated element to appear. You can also duplicate elements using standard copy and paste. Now we can edit the content of the cloned element. After editing the text, we can use AI to automatically translate the content into all languages.
Another important feature is global blocks. Global blocks are identified by a blue icon in the floating toolbar. Global blocks are shared across multiple pages, meaning that any changes made to a global block are automatically applied everywhere that block is used. This is especially useful for elements like headers and footers. You can turn any block into a global block. As you can see, when we edit text in the footer, the changes are instantly applied across all pages using that footer. In this example, both the header and footer are global blocks. You can find all global blocks listed in the Global Blocks section in the bottom left sidebar. We should now update the page titles and add basic metadata for SEO optimization. We should do this for all languages on our website.
Now let's export the website. Hover over the logo in the top left corner, open the menu, click Export Website, and then select Export Website Zip, all files.
Now you just need to upload the exported website to your hosting provider. In this example, we'll use Cloudflare Pages. As you can see, we have already added our domain to our Cloudflare account. If your domain is registered with another provider, you can still add it to Cloudflare without transferring the domain. Check the guide link in the description for more information. If your domain is already connected to Cloudflare, you should see it listed under Domains Overview. Now in the Cloudflare dashboard, go to Compute, then Workers and Pages, then click Create Application. In the Pages section, click Get Started. Under Drag and Drop Your Files, click Get Started. Give your project a name and click Create Project. Now upload the zip file you exported earlier, wait for the upload to complete, and click Deploy Site. Once deployment is complete, click Continue to Project. Then open the Custom Domain section. Add your domain and click Continue. Repeat the same process for the www version of your domain. Now open a new browser tab and visit your website. Now, let's make a simple update to the website so you can see how easy it is to publish changes. We'll just change the color of some text in the Hero section of the homepage. Then export the website zip again. Go back to the Cloudflare dashboard, open Workers and Pages, select your project, open the Deployments tab, and click Create Deployment. Upload the updated zip file you exported earlier. Now refresh your website and you'll see that your updates are live. That's it. You've just built your website, learned how to publish it, and how to update it. This video only covered the basics to help you get started. You can learn about all the advanced features of the app in the other videos linked in the description.